Hey everyone, welcome back to more Necromunda Underhive Wars. I'm DisturbingPuppet. This is my Escher gang, the Mad Jackals. So I think we're going to go ahead and take out the same group again. We're trying to level people up. Mainly my new backup leader here, Little Sue, who's now at level 7. So she's quite far behind everybody else, but we've gotten her up a couple levels here recently. Gwyn's still hanging out at level 8. Everyone else has transferred up to 9, so everyone's 9 or 10. 10's the maximum, but you can still keep getting experience and improving a little bit after that. You have kind of a soft max because you do have a maximum stat value of 25, but there's lots of stats. But if you're really focused on close combat, then some of the range stats aren't going to help you, and vice versa. So if you're really focused on range, like most of my people are, a lot of the close combat stats, like strength, aren't really going to do much good for you. But anyway, we are pretty much set to go. I don't think we're going to swap anybody out. So we still have Aoife, who's kind of my grenade-focused person with a couple pistols. Corey is still at level 9, and then of course we have my original heavy and my original leader. Jackie's just been hanging out, guarding the base, something like that, I'm assuming, while we're doing missions. So what do we have for options? We've got HQs. Everyone knows where my HQ is, which is not great. Let's see. So as far as resources go, we're pretty much dominating everybody else. There's enough resources for at least one more resource gathering mission, so probably that's where everyone's going to go. So we have Cogitator Extraction at the heat sink, and we have Grog at the switchyard. Is that the one I just did with the train in it? I'm not sure. We could raid somebody's base. We can't raid this one because someone did raid that one. So it's kind of safe for a while, which is a nice feature. So if you fight off, people attacking your base, you're kind of safe for a week or so, something like that. It's very nice. I think we'll do this one just because I haven't seen this mission recently, or this map recently. I think this is the same map. I could be wrong, though, so I don't see the train on it, so it might not be. So maybe it's fine. I think I haven't seen this one in a while, so yeah, we'll just do this. I'm worried that if we pick the first one, though, that all the other gangs who want resources are all going to pile in here, and then nobody's going to do the other one. It seems like that kind of stuff happens. But yeah, we'll go ahead and go for it. Let's see. Hopefully we get a nice break with the different gangs going different places. Oh, okay, so we're actually being attacked. Enemies are raiding your HQ. Do you wish to regroup and defend your resources? Yes, we want to defend my HQ. It's actually the other Escher gang who are coming after me. So the Vansar get a free run at the Grog. And the Filthy Animals are coming after me. No. Yeah, it's showing us there, which is weird. We're actually here. So they got a free run at that. So yeah, we're just fighting off the Eschers. So they went to different places. They each got a free run at it. So we're going to do our HQ defense. I think we'll be okay. Now, one time we did this, the extraction for the enemy was actually inside my little bunker with all my resources, which really sucked because they could kind of grab stuff, walk a few feet, and just extract immediately. I didn't have too much stuff get taken out because the AI wasn't very bright, but I'm hoping we don't have a situation like that again. As long as that's the case, we just have this one gang coming at me, I think we can deal with them pretty effectively. I'm hoping. We'll see how it goes. I might be switching out. Air's got her sniper rifle that does toxin damage over time. We might tag a few people and then just immediately switch over to the Mangler because we're going to do more damage that way. Apparently our base is in the abandoned railway, which I don't know that I have seen. Lots of resources. Okay, extractions are out that way. Good. So they've got to get the stuff. They have to get into my base, get my stuff, and then get all the way out with it before I just take everybody down. All right. I don't have like towers or anything. They are deploying high up, which I'm not a fan of. Yeah, I've got a couple like lower towers I could put people into, or we could kind of go in the base here up top. I wish I could deploy higher up. Where do we want my heavy? I feel like just kind of opposite them. They'll have a height advantage, which means they might have better chances to hit me, though. I do have a med station in the base. I probably want to deploy as many people in the base as I can. Or relatively close. Or maybe close to zip lines where we can get up. Is there anywhere... I'm looking for ways to get to this top point. And there's one here, but that's way far out. Or outside the base there. Alright. Yeah, let's put my heavy there on the ramparts. I do have a lot more kind of close combat type of people. We want to kind of get in close to the enemy and fighting them. It's a little hard to even see. That deployment, is that inside? No, that's on the roof. A little hard to tell where the deployments are even. So that's good. Let's put air there. If they're just going to all be in one spot, I can try to challenge them. Don't have a ton of other long-range people here other than Morag, so we'll put Morag up top as well. Okay, that's what I really don't want. So they're spreading out a bit now. You're at, I don't really have a great line to... How about... Put Kira there. I think we actually start deployed as well. So I think we'll all be on the map. I think. I don't think we'll be, like, coming in. Where do I want Gwen, my close combat person? I could kind of leave her inside the base to kind of repel attacks. I don't really have a good route up to go after them. And I don't have any ranged weapons on her. I could kind of put her inside the tower there, or there, maybe. Let's go inside here, just so we're sort of protected, and I think we'll just kind of fight in the base with her. Might move out with, like, Morag or somebody who can get up and away pretty quickly. Alright, well... It'd be nice if we started Overwatch or something, but I don't think that's the case. Although she's kind of looks like she's in Overwatch. Actually, she might be. There's that symbol there. Let me see if... Yeah, and she's in ambush mode. Yeah, so everyone is Overwatched. What the heck is that? I'm assuming that's something on the map. Most of them are up there. And the one is on the other side. I kind of like having everybody Overwatch like this. I wouldn't mind waiting a bit. So we'll take a little Sue. She's kind of slow. We'll give her an opportunity to maybe shoot at them if they move around. Too bad we can't shoot you in the air as you're moving around there, if you're in the zone. Okay, she's gonna disable my... Oh, no, not what I thought. She's sending the skull into attack directly. Ambushing. Where even is that? Where are you? I feel like it's something wrong. Shouldn't be making that noise, right? Where the heck is she? I'm confused. Yeah, she's like right below me. But her coming down the zipline, apparently that's not enough to trigger Overwatch. Maybe we didn't have view because of this? Well, Definitely an issue. If they can just hop out and come right in on me like that without me getting an Overwatch shot off, that's going to kind of suck. I could kind of move down and maybe shoot her through the opening she's trying to come in. I do want to get my safeguard up, at least. So let's see. Can I go down here? I can. She's another step down, though. I wonder if I could see her from the ledge here. Not really, no. Alright, that's disappointing. So yeah, I'd have to be a little careful if I do go down. I'm pretty sure there's an opening there. Like, go down on the map here. So it's actually sort of behind me. Don't see another way down, though. I'm worried if I go down, I'm not going to be able to get back up. Can I see inside here? I could just overwatch inside in like a weird spot. Just to sort of cover the interior, but close range, we're not that great with this gun. I mean, extraction is right underneath. I feel like I should be able to get into a hallway here somewhere on the ground floor. Looking for stairs. Not seeing any. I mean, there's an elevator, so that's probably my best choice. Okay, I've got stairs here. Let's see where this goes. We can tag you through the window. Oh, yes, I think we can. This is a pretty decent spot, actually. 100%. Go for it. Couldn't even see. Mostly hit her armor, so didn't actually do a whole lot there. I moved too much to be able to do much of anything else, but she's already taken an action. So I have as well, so I could just kind of move away. It's too bad I couldn't get more damage on her. I think Gwen is going to want to come over here and do something about that. What, I'm going to kind of hang out over here in the corner where I'm sort of hidden. I think I'm back far enough that at least now that I'm fine. I can't do anything else, I can't kneel, so we'll just unfortunately do that. Kira has pretty short range on her weapon. You're sort of back here. Yeah, Kira's not in a great spot, so we'll bring Kira in, I think. That makes the most sense. Okay, so we want to head down there as well, I think. And I'll see if I can get some bleed stacks going on her. I can tag her a few times. So that's in there. Can I? Yeah, that's just a weird door. I think we can just go in there. Hi there. Oh, I moved a tiny bit too close. That sucks. I wanted to just shoot her and get some bleed stacks going. I had the weird issue where sometimes there's no sound for those close combat hits. I can disengage, and apparently that's it. I don't have enough for anything else. That really blows. I thought for sure I could just kind of move in here just a little bit. I probably should have stayed on the other side if I could and shot through there. I just wasn't sure if I'd be in range. Unfortunately, I'm not in a great spot here, so I think I might actually disengage. Just so I can kind of get away. I did take a little bit of a hit, but not too bad. I'm gonna just kind of get out of view. If I can stay in the zone, though, that would be best. I'm not sure I want to block the stairs, though. Seems like I'm still hit or covered by safeguard up here, so that's fine. So kind of wasted that opportunity. Okay, missed. That's too bad. So it's another servo skull. Looks like their leader, rocking double axes. I don't know that I've seen her recently. Come on, land that shot. There we go. Alright, so at least you're going to take some toxin damage. Just sending in the skull. Just kind of spreading some damage around. So she stayed up top. Right on the edge, so we could tag her a few times, probably. Air's taken some damage, which I'm not a huge fan of. I could bring Gwyn in to go attack the person in my base. That's a pretty decent choice. I've used my Overwatch with you two. Yeah, I'm going to send Gwyn in. Gwyn's a little faster now, but not fast enough. Now, we've got Naliri again, who I've seen in many, many missions. She's a really nasty close combat person for the other Escher gang. Except she's kind of confused and ambushing back where they deployed. Alright. Okay, so now I just have to find my way over to where... she's right there. I just have to jump down. Oh, I could actually just do a death from above here. That does use a lot of my action points, though. I might be able to get one attack off if I don't do that. I could probably hit her twice, actually, if I don't do that. Is it worth it to death from above? It's only... yeah, it's not even that much damage. So, yeah, I'm just going to jump down. And I can probably hit her twice. So I want to stay over here if I can. Yeah, I can hit her twice with my chain hit, so that's going to do way more damage. Nice crit. Nice. Bye-bye. That's what you're here for, Gwyn. Search your body, because it's free. Yeah, I'm going to take the adrenaline shot off of you, just because. Okay, I've got action points. Well, I have movement points I can turn into action points if I don't move much. I could move just over to the side here a little bit and ambush if I do that, I think. So, can I ambush? No, it's going to cost me 25. That's too bad. Alright. Well, in that case, I guess I will just move over. I want to stay in the safeguard, though. I'll just kneel. I can't really do much of anything else. I could roid stem up, but I think that's alright. Alright, we've got one of them down. Let's go with Morag next. Okay, this person with the flamer or acid thrower or whatever is also kind of nasty close up. So I really don't want her getting in the base, but she probably is going to march right in here and hit somebody. Unless she goes right for resources. She might be going for air, actually. Where even are you? Okay, she's like hiding in a corner amongst all of my massive trove of loot. And overwatching at point-blank range next to Kira. Okay, so Kira, don't move. Alright, where is that? Across there. So I might have shots if I move on her, or I could just tag their leader up here. Looks like she's back there. Yeah, I can have a pretty decent shot chance here. I've actually got a really cheap shot. Let's cycle through the targets and see. 90%. Keep switching. Do we want to damage her or hit their leader? Let's tag her. Okay, decent hit. Not the best in the world, but not terrible. Okay, if I entrench... pretty sure I can shoot her a couple more times. Do I want to just erase her? Yeah, I've got a better hit chance here, so let's tag her a couple times. I could try this. It'll have like a 23% crit chance. Yeah, I'll just go for the guaranteed 2 shots. Except, looked like I only hit her once. I only saw 1 damage number there pop up, and it was an armor hit. I had 2 rounds, so it wasn't like I would have not taken the bolt of the shots. What's her health at? 112. Yeah, I don't think I actually hit her twice. So the thing either missed or we didn't take the second shot. My gun wasn't jammed, so I'm not sure why. Maybe it was an evasion. Maybe I missed. There was a 10% miss chance, so it could have been an evasion. I just didn't see the number pop up or anything. But yeah, for the amount of health she has, we definitely didn't tag her twice. So, I can't really kneel with her. She's got a bad knee. So I think I just move over and get some cover. So I'm just going to kind of duck in here for now. Okay, Air got banged up a bit, so I wouldn't mind doing some healing on her. We did shoot the leader. But I definitely have some options. I don't know what that noise is. What is that noise? Apparently this is our home base. I'm trying to get the camera to zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, I think we go after her. I can absolutely... well, get shot in the face. That's what I can absolutely do. Alright, so. She's nice and visible. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and reload this weapon. Gives me cheap attacks. I'm gonna immediately switch to the Mangler, because we're here for damage. Actually, I don't think... what did the cryo do to me? Brittle armor, less damage absorption. Okay, it's not a big deal. Right, let's equip our Mangler. Because I'm here to wreck your day. That's what I'm here for. Am I even shooting her? Like, the crosshairs were a bit high. Go back through. Yeah, I feel like it's not even targeting her, so it was a bit high. But I think it was. I'm just cycling through everything. Like that, but like the crosshair is a bit high. Good damage. She's almost dead. And I can just easily follow that up with a servo attack, take her out. Yep, come in my base, I'm gonna kill you. Alright, I probably want to do some kind of healing. So that's Stinger Mold. That's really all I've got. Alright, we'll take the Stinger Mold. I might check for healing items on the corpses. So I could head over there. Just to check the body. 2 up there, and then Ripper has grenades, so that's potentially an issue. Down we go. Let's check your body. What do you got? Anything good? Not really, no. Okay. Just a level 1 cryo gun. We didn't take too much damage there. I don't really like her being up there. Reloading will give me some more cheap attacks. But she hasn't deployed yet. Up there in the corner. I don't really want to bunch together. Can't overwatch, but I could take shots or send my skull at somebody. Won't let me stop on this either, so I guess we'll sort of hang out here. Nothing I can do, no targets, so I'm just gonna kneel. Should be somewhat protected here, I think. Okay, doesn't like me where I'm at. Oh well, hopefully it just moved me back a little bit. It's because I'm kind of on the bridge. Yeah, that wasn't a great spot. Alright, Ripper. Ripper's got, looks like a flamethrower. She's by herself. See how aggressive you want to be. Right into the base. Gonna hit Kira. Okay, let's see if you immediately walk into your own trap, because the AI does that. You managed to avoid it, but you're not overwatched or anything. Okay. What's your initiative? You're at 106. Yeah, I've got nobody fast enough to go before her. I think Kira's a pretty good choice. I may not even have to do anything, I can just light her up. I don't know if that would be enough to take her out, though. The bleed stacks would be nice. The trap's definitely in the way. She's down there. So in relation to you, she's right upstairs. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting an ambush off here with Gwen, but we might need her to do something else. Alright, let's try with Kira first and see how things go. Alright, somebody else is actually going to go first. Let's just shoot the crap out of her. It's pretty cheap for me to take shots. Chance to hit's not that great, though. I guess because of the post. Move a tiny bit. Still 78. Maybe it's because I'm too close. 60 something. 78 might just be the best I can do because of her stats and stuff. Alright, let's go for it. If I could do some upfront damage, I'll be happy. If not, why doesn't want to stay on her as a target. We're just going to pile up a bunch of bleed stacks on her. So I can get one more, and then I can kind of leave. Yep, that didn't look like it was going to hit, but we ended up nailing her in the leg. Alright, so out of curiosity, how many bleed stacks do you have? You're at 100 health. At the start of every turn, you are currently losing 90. That's too bad. Just a tiny bit more. I keep hitting escape instead of B to get that to go away. If I could hit her one more time, I could probably finish her off. Do I reload or do I kneel somewhere? Go ahead and reload. Why I keep hitting the wrong things. Alright. Where do I want to go is the question. I'd like to stay in the safeguard zone. She might even walk into her own trap, which wouldn't really surprise me that much. I don't want to block the stairs, for sure. I don't want to block anybody in anywhere weird. Can I get through here? Yeah, I can. So for now, I'm just going to kind of hang out somewhere relatively safe. Okay, the leader's going. She just took some toxin damage. She is a servo skull person. She's coming right by Gwen and on in. Where are you going? Okay, arc discharge, that's what I was thinking of before. It disables any chips and stuff people have in them. And you came all the way back down to search her. Well, I think we know we want to have Gwen just chop you to pieces next. That seems like the most appropriate choice for me. This might be over pretty quick. Gwen, kill. Deliria's gonna go first. Be nice if she hangs back, but she might come in now. Yeah, she's an actual problem. Where are you going? She'll become much less of a problem if she picks up something and no longer has a close combat weapon available. She might be just trying to head out. Oh, she's just going to come punch me in the face. Okay, when I have a giant axe. I don't think that's a great idea. So, yeah. How about I hit you a couple times and probably kill you? Alright, there we go. Gonna entrench. I don't think I could actually do an attack or anything. Yeah, it's pretty high. I could terrorize her. I'd like to check the body, though. I don't cost me anything unless I pick something up. Oh, she just have crap. I don't really want them picking up the adrenaline shots and using them. That's kind of why I took the other one. It's possible they might try to do that. But I don't think the AI is that smart. So Terrorize is going to reduce range precision and melee damage for the rest of the battle. It's because I freak her out that much. And then I just want to kind of... Well, I mean, I could just kind of hang out in the corner here, because it seems like this is the main way they're coming in. So if I can just keep chopping them up as they come in this way, that's kind of fine. Sure, why not? I'll just stay here. Kind of clearing the way so I can have some other people shoot the leader there. Alright, little Sue. If I can move you up and just gun her down. Well, look at that. What did I just say? So between the bleed, and then she immediately stepped into her own trap, which was... She had 10 health left after the bleed, was just enough to drop her. Very, very sad. Alright, so this might be kind of close. Well, it's 100%. Um, why would I not shoot you 3 times? Bye-bye. My gun did jam, but... do they have anybody left at this point? Are they all down? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dead. I think they're all dead, aren't they? I think there's 2 here. Yeah. Kryra and Aliazor. Yeah, so they're all down. I guess we could go check bodies. There isn't much else for me to do, so we want to check Aliazor. I think that's her. Couple level 5 brute cleavers. Not bad. Yeah, I'll take those. Just to be mean, I'll take your shock whip as well. And I'm assuming anything that they don't escape with, I keep. So even though they pick that item up, I think I still keep it. I don't think I have to, like, actually pick it up, because they're not making it out with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. Okay, it doesn't like me here either. I don't know why. Alright, just teleport me somewhere else, whatever. Just put me outside the barricade. Okay, that's pretty goofy. So I'm curious why the mission is continuing when I have taken out all of the enemies. It does say 0 rounds left, so I don't know, maybe we have a round to kind of try to get stuff back no matter what. I don't know. It didn't say looting round or anything either. I mean, they've got nobody, so I don't really see the point. I don't need to pick anything up. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that is. Well, there is... Isn't there a body somewhere up here? Somewhere? Or am I crazy? The one that died next to Kira. I think Kira can check that. That's fine. She's like right there. Yeah, there's like no reason I would need to pick any of this stuff up. It's already in my base, so it doesn't really make any sense. Let's just search her. I don't know if I have any room. Yeah, there's nothing I really want. So, I mean... I guess I could go pick up the item back that they grabbed, just in case, to make sure that they don't actually... Like, I don't lose it, even if they don't get it. Just want to make sure that they don't... Like, I don't lose it, no matter what. Putting it back in... with everything else. So there really isn't much point in doing anything here, but I will go ahead and... I don't know if there's anything else in the bodies I want to look for, but we'll just kind of do our normal stuff. Get my gun unjammed. It's weird that it teleported me outside of the base like that. That's kind of crappy. I don't think there's any easy way for me to get back in. Yeah, I'm just kind of stuck out here on this little separate area. That's kind of sucky. I mean, I could blow it up, but there really isn't much point. I don't need to extract, it's my base, so I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. Yeah, still showing that I have all 480, nothing's been lost. I can still pick up some stuff, yeah. And if there's anything else I want to grab, I might as well grab it. Got nothing. Snap salts, okay. Level 5 confusion gas, I guess I could take. And I'll take the adrenaline shot too, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's about it for what's really useful. This is my room now. Good lighting there. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. Just end this quickly. There isn't much point. Gwen did a really good job chopping some people up. So we only got a little bit of health back there. Definitely, I think that was a kind of a crappy healing item I had on her, so we can definitely give her something better. I'm just going to end the turn. There's just no point in doing anything else. I think Gwen was definitely my MVP. This was her courtyard, and no one is allowed through. So if I had to pick an MVP, it would be Gwen. We'll see how that shakes out, though. Well, a very quick and decisive defense of our base. Not a problem. I mean, they weren't exactly the brightest about it. My funniest, I think the best thing was the was it Ripper? I think Ripper who came in and then planted a bomb, hid behind it. I shot her up with saw blades, so she almost bled out entirely. She took a step forward because she forgot her bomb was there. It blew up in her face and killed her. That was my favorite. The AI often, I've noticed when they plant a bomb, they often do set it off themselves, either immediately or the next turn. So they just aren't able to take it into account that it's there. So we got a couple brute cleavers. We got a shock whip. We'll probably sell a couple nice adrenaline shots, some confusion gas. We somehow got a nano cure. One enemy. We definitely wanted to try to take out somebody with Little Sue, just to keep her going up in experience. Got nobody with Morag. We hurt some people. Nobody for Kira, although she almost got somebody. One for Air, and Gwen will be the MVF. 2 enemies down. Alright, we've got new items in the shop, so that might actually make a difference. We'll take a look at that. I don't know why Little Sue's here under recovered fighters. Let's take a look. So my main issue is I have no armor on my leg. Does the shop have anything? You do! Alright, we'll definitely buy that. So that helps out quite a bit, so it gives her some better protection. I think she's the only one that was missing armor completely, but I do have some people who have crappy leg armor as well, because we just haven't seen a whole lot. Alright, we'll do my leveling, and then we'll take a look at the gear and stuff. Although, before I forget... I don't know why I keep swapping over to her Mangler. It did that before. It's supposed to save what you had when you started, and keep that for when the mission's done. Alright, so we have adrenaline shot. You need some kind of healing item. I mean, there's a level 5 Medicaid kit right here. No, I'm looking at the shop, not my stash. It's like, I've got way more stuff than that. Right, let's look. Unfortunately, we can't separate out just healing items. So it's all mixed in with the grenades and buffs and stuff. Let's see. I don't think I have as much as I would like. Coagulants. Healing supplements are kind of useless. I pretty much never use them. It just improves the effectiveness of your healing, which it takes up an extra spot in your backpack, and I mean, might be okay in certain circumstances. Some level 4 Medicaid kits. I like the Stinger mold, though. Do I even have any Stinger mold? It's level 5. So that's 30, and then 30 for 3 turns. It's really nice. The instant heal is also good, but I like the overtime stuff a little bit. Got some crappy Stinger mold. But that's a little dangerous. Yeah, we'll take it for now, just to kind of use up some of the low-level stuff, I guess. I usually don't get banged up too badly. Alright, so let's do my leveling. Kira. So we would like to improve Litany of Steel. And Anointed. Anointed is okay. If I had somebody running plasma weapons, it would be really helpful. As it is, I should try to remember to use this like on my heavy, but only lasts for 1 turn. So I'd have to like keep her constantly with the heavy, and she's very close range or close combat focused. I think this is a much better skill overall, just for some just flat buffs. As long as I, field repair, anointed armaments, or reload, we get a nice buff. So we'll take that. Stats-wise, so we're doing pretty well here. We could be a better shot. She's nice and agile to avoid stuff. We've got pretty good intelligence, but we could still go higher, so we could ignore armor pretty effectively. We could also make her faster, which isn't terrible. Also increases the chance of me just getting grazing hits against me. Let's do a point there, and I'm going to go ahead and up her ranged, so it's kind of even. Kind of keep her sort of even between close combat and shooting. I mostly shoot with her, but it's nice to have the option if I want to smack people around close up. And we've got our machine strike here as well, so we can do pretty good damage up close. It also does some initiative damage, negative. If I want to really spec her for close combat, we could swap out the saw blade for a close combat weapon instead, but I'd like the saw blade. I like having the bleed over time effects. Gwyn. Skill-wise, we are mostly up. Terrorize could be better. Make it a little cheaper. I don't use it that often. Most of her attacks cost a lot because I'm running a two-handed weapon, so it's nice to have something a little cheaper. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We get a level up. Extra movement, which is actually pretty nice for her. Okay, those are all maxed out. We're maxed out on melee prowess. Accuracy could be higher. That's going to increase my crit chance. Alertness, increasing my initiative. Generally good. Kind of going willpower, strength, toughness would be nice too. Crit resistance. What's the priority? Let me do a point in toughness at least. We max out her natural alertness. Makes her a lot faster, gives me that hit resistance increase. Willpower gets me stun resistance. Toughness also gets me stun resistance, so we could stack both of those. Yeah, we could do something like that. I think that works. So it gives me that increased stun resistance, it increases my chance of getting rid of some kind of negative debuffs on me. Toughness doesn't make me actually tougher, but does give me crit resistance and increased heals for most stuff. So yeah, it works out. Little Sue, we're still working on some of your skills. So that one's up. Lead through pain. That's if we're hurt. This is also if we're hurt. Formation gives me just a nice benefit if people are close to me, so I get more damage absorption. You know what? Let's get that up. So we could have up to 40% damage absorption increase if a couple people are in my aura, which is generally just nice. These just kind of save me if I do get nailed. We could upgrade those too. As far as skills, though, range aptitude is all the way up to 25. So we definitely want to get the crit up. What else? Alertness, make her faster would be nice. She's a little slow. Intelligence, she's got a lot of room here, and this helps me punch through armor. Do a couple in accuracy. I'm actually tempted to just do all three there. But I think we'll make you a little faster as well. Hey, good level up. Alright, another implant slot. Some more max point upgrades. So we're actually rocking quite a few of those. No virtue or vice or anything this time. But yeah, that's quite nice because we get a bunch of points that we can push things up higher than what she currently has as a max. Up to the actual max of 25. So air. Self-preservation requires toughness. Iron will requires willpower. So toughness and willpower. Almost maxed out on everything. I need her to level up because I'm kind of running out of stuff I can give her. If I do one thing, is that enough level? No. Okay, so melee prowess helps me not at all. Strength helps me not at all. So I'm back to looking at skills to level. I don't meet the requirements for these. Are there any other active skills that are good that we could take? Arc Discharge is okay. But it hits everybody, including my own team. It doesn't hit me, but it hits everybody else. It just deactivates all implants and stuff, so you lose all the buffs. I'm not sure I like that much. Steel, what is this? I can search through someone who's stunned. Jam Particles, the range is super short, so it's kind of useless. Mind Scrambler places a tech device on an enemy fighter, so it increases the cost of all their tactical skills. So that's the skills that are like reload, kneel, that kind of stuff, not actual attacks. I think. We gotta add that at the end. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I could be wrong. It's just too much jargon. This is, I mean, that's okay. The range is 25 meters, so it's not terrible. It basically means like, okay, that person, like you're heavy or something like that, I want them to not have an easy time reloading, unjamming, you know, that kind of stuff. That kind of is okay. I don't melee attacks, that's kind of pointless. Perform a ranged attack with increased precision for less crit, nah. Preparation, eh. Cautious strike, this is more precision for less crit. Intuitive shot is more crit for less precision, so more of that kind of stuff. Readiness is bypass melee evasion. So that's if I'm attacking in close combat. Preparation is increased melee evasion, which, I mean, is not awful. So if I do get in combat, it just helps me avoid getting hit a tiny bit, but it's based on toughness, so I've got a max there, I can push it. Hit and run is melee focused. Exertion. Right, I get some immediate movement and action points, but I lose initiative for the rest of the battle, as well as things costing more for the rest of the battle. Battle advice I can do to other people. It does decrease the chance of, or the cost of aimed shots, which is okay. Delay is also okay. It just helps me kind of do more stuff next turn in exchange for some action points this turn. So yeah, delay or potentially the Mind Scrambler. I feel like Mind Scrambler fits the best for this character class. It's kind of an interesting ability nobody else can really do. Whereas, you know, pretty much anybody can take delay. I mostly just shoot the crap out of people with her. I'm not really going to use my action points to do anything else. I'm going to get in a position where I can shoot and reload and shoot and reload and shoot and reload because it's super cheap to do that. So I feel like anything else is kind of a waste. But if I can't see a target, I can still hit them with this. So let's do that just to kind of see how it is. Alright, so that still doesn't level me up. Let's upgrade it. That still doesn't level me up. Let's upgrade it. Still doesn't level me up. Okay. So I need to level up to get more points that I can put into overall to kind of push these higher, because they're all maxed as far as her max. I could take delay as well. I mean, why not? It gives me options. I didn't level up. There we go. Alright. So it gives me 12, which is nice. So it gives me a lot of ways that I can sort of push things once I want to increase my levels. But that's it for her. She'll be at level 10, so there's no more increases, so there's no more max stat upgrade points after I spend those 12. So probably for her, I want to focus on just ranged aptitude for sure. We want to get that all the way maxed to 25. And then beyond that, I'm not 100% sure. We could try to push agility. What kind of chips do you have? We've got space. What does the shop have for chips? Oh, that sucks. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I think we'll keep an eye out for chips that would help, like her agility or ranged aptitude, something like that. But getting that max would be really nice. All right, but probably, because she's now level 10, we'll swap her out for Corey, even though she came on after Corey did. We have quite a bit of XP here, too. All right, Iron Will requires more willpower. Killing Spree requires more willpower as well. All right. What's my willpower at? Oh, it's maxed out. I need unspent. I need stat upgrade points. So you kind of have to level up too. As far as what's useful, intelligence is useful. So I'm kind of running into the same thing, where it's like I kind of want to use or get some kind of skills to sort of level her up so I can get more points. Yeah, that's mark target's okay. Grapnel shot is okay. It is a cheap option for an attack instead of my bolter. It just doesn't do much damage. It's not terrible, and I can up it all the way I want. Yeah, this increases the cost of my shots for a negative effect on a crit. Anything I would want? I mean, I guess we could take Grapnel Shot as a cheap backup attack. And I'll upgrade it all the way to make it as cheap as possible, so it's only 20. If I crit with it, it increases the cost of the enemy doing a strike. It's only close combat attacks. So it's not a huge thing, but it is a cheap attack. It doesn't do much damage, but still. It costs me less action points than anything else I'm doing. As far as what I can upgrade, we've got either melee prowess or strength. So if I have to pick, I guess I'll go melee prowess. 1 strength is pretty funny. The melee prowess, at least if I'm in combat. Oh no, actually it reduces the evasion. I was thinking it helps me in close combat. Nope, helps me hit in close combat. Doesn't do anything else. Strength. Yeah, also doesn't help me at all. I mean, I guess I'll waste the points here and hope I get a level up soon. I can't fully level Iron Will without willpower going up. Same with Killing Spree. Everything else is maxed out, and then I'm just kind of stuck with maxed skills I just can't do much with. Alright, so, Air, you're going to the reserves, because you're up to level 10. We're going to put Corey in to the crew. She's a much more, like, just straight-up damage-focused as far as that class goes. Yeah, I've got kind of crappy armor here. Running a voltaic pistol and shock whip if I want to come in close. Everything else is fine. Alright, so that's our levels. Let's take a look at the shop. Do I want to sell anything? I think I thinned out some of my stuff a little bit last time. Got way more money than I know what to do with. What did I take? I think it was another shock whip. We've got a couple level 5s. That's good. We can get rid of the 4 then. I do have a bunch of armor. I could thin this out a bit. It would give me a lot of cash. There just isn't any point. Alright, what do you have? As far as chips, we saw just the structural analyzer, which sucks. For guns, level 5 plasma. I think I even have a level 5 plasma. Really crit focused, can damage your own people. For grenades, I might take medikit kit. Yeah, why not? Armor, looking at legs. We've got 2 left legs. Two right arms, level 5. I don't know if anybody needs that. I'm just going to buy the legs, and then we'll take a look and see. But there's 2 level 5 arms. I don't know if we need those. Probably not. Can't use it. Got a level 5 arm already. Got a level 6 arm. Level 5 arm. Level 5 arm. I'm just going to quickly check that first before we do anything else. Aoife gets in close as well. We've got a level 5 arm. Level 5 arm. I'm sure Jackie does as well. Yep. And Big Sue. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, so who's got the crappiest leg armor? Preferably, well, I'll start with looking at people who are getting in close. So you just have a level 1 flak. So the easiest way to do this, we'll just throw this in the stash and then take a look. Yeah, so it's actually the other leg that we got. So it's this leg at the left that we picked up some level 5s. Gwen, what are you rocking? Level 5, level 1. Yeah, we still need some improvements there. You're probably on 5, yeah. Corey, 5. Morag, 5. I just bought some, so I might as well take a look at everybody. Level 5. Air. Level 3. Yeah, alright, we can upgrade that. Level 3 flak. We have better for you. You're weakest at energy. So we'll give you the mesh. That'll kind of even things out, roughly. Alright. Jackie, I'm sure, has level 5. Yeah, double 5s. Big Sue, probably 5s. Oh, she's only got a 4. What is that? 4 flak. So I'll give you a level 5 flak. Tiny bit better. Not a huge improvement. Trying to crawl our way up as far as armor goes for quality, because that's going to help survivability. So between evasion to avoid getting hit, or agility to avoid getting hit, and then having decent armor if we do get hit, and then also having some other stuff that helps us avoid getting tagged too much. So trying to push things like maybe toughness, so we're resistant to crits. Alertness helps me avoid getting hit a little bit, have grazing shots instead of solid hits. So yeah, between alertness, toughness, agility, that's going to help survivability a bit. But then armor, when we do get tagged, because we are running into more and more weapons like I've got, where like the bolter or the heavy bolter, the close combat weapons can just kind of erase you in 1 or 2 hits. You can kind of see Gwyn, if she's going to get 2 hits off against somebody with this thing, she's going to kill him. And, you know, it's only a level 5, and we're starting to see some level 6 stuff cycle through, but not a ton. How are we doing on ratings? Yeah, we're up to now 4196, which if I look... Okay, I didn't want to go into this, but we'll have that next time. So 4196, we're still the last of the group. We started way lower than them, and we've kind of crawled right up to kind of where they're at. So yeah, we're going to have sort of the last final shift, where I'm going to... Nobody can attack my base, so just raid somebody else's base. Alright, that'll be it for next time, so we'll finish the shift off and see how it goes. We're definitely in a massive commanding lead, even though we came into this way under-leveled. I don't know how much further I'm going to push the gang, but we'll see how it goes. So this has been more Necromunda Underhive Wars. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.